Welcome back to 30 Days of D&D with the Blue Dragon Guild. I'm Baron.
I'm Dave.
Today is day 16, and today we're talking about our favorite aberrations. Dave, what's your favorite aberration?
Well, my favorite aberration is a gibbering mouther.
Ooh.
I have used them sparingly. Might have only used it like once or twice, but I really like them and I want to use them more. And just in case somebody doesn't know what an aberration is something that's kind of totally and completely otherworldly. It's not like a magical beast or an undead or like a construct. It's just something that kind of doesn't really fit in any categories. Is probably going to be an aberration. But a gibbering mouther is a just heap of eyes and teeth and mouths, and it's kind of what in the Lovecraft stuff, sort of like a Shoggoth. But a gibbering mouther in D&D has a couple of really bizarre abilities. One of them that I really like is it creates the terrain around it to become sort of otherworldly. And it's like a 10-foot radius. If you don't pass the save, you can't even move through it. So it's sort of like you get too close and it slows you down. They're not very fast, but they can do that. Plus, they have an ability it's not really a breath weapon, but it's like a recharge spit that can blind people. One other thing about it that is kind of underutilized is they actually have a swim speed. So they can actually be used on like underwater encounters and situations. They're just a really bizarre, insane looking thing that's completely out of the norm for typical D&D. Like you'll have your orcs and your skeletons or wizards and all dragons and such, and then there's just this mound of eyes and teeth. It does crazy, bizarre things, which I particularly love. But yeah, so it's just this nuts, crazy looking thing, and I really kind of like them for whatever reason, just because they're so outlandish and not something you would expect. Walk in and be like, "Oh, there's a chest. It's a mimic. Also, here's a gibbering mouther in the closet. Enjoy that."
My favorite aberration is the Mind Flayer. It's a pretty classic aberration. It and the Beholder kind of neck and neck with that kind of thing, but they're creepy. There's a whole lot of lore, yet there's not a lot of lore about them, which is really fun. They hang out with these big giant brains. They hang out in the Underdark. They infiltrate cities. There's just like the Lich that Dave mentioned in yesterday's video. There's a lot you can do with them, and you can kind of like retroactive, like put them in and have them do different things. I mean, it's my favorite. I mean, like I have one tattooed on my arm. Like that's how much I like them. So.
And they can suck your brain out.
Yeah, and they suck your brain out. And there's a character of both Tommy and Dave that have experienced that thanks to my character.
I mean, they're nasty, and they're also, what's interesting about it too is they're also very intelligent. So they can be the scheming kind of in the background kind of boss monster as well. And I mean, they're great characters.
So this is day 16 of 30 Days of D&D. Tell us about your favorite aberration down in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button, and until tomorrow, everybody, keep the dice rolling.